屋上のゆりれいさん。大好きな人、大切な人ができました。ひな、大好きよ。
I don't think we had that opening before, so I'm definitely gonna include that one. Welcome back to Kindred Spirits on the roof. On the down, full chorus. And speaking of full chorus, we are going in. So, last time we saw that we have left Hina. We have Sachi. And the last one, I would assume, is gonna be... I always forget, Maki or Miki, because they're kind of the same, have the same name. And also Sachi-san. So I guess we have Sachi-san twice. Maybe those are actually the last ones. Well, in that case, I would say, let's go for Sachi-san, see what is left of her. Roll, roll. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. Two sweet flavors, roll, roll, rollin'. They see them rollin'. They hatin'. No matter the time period, girls love charms. Trends that suddenly appear and immediately spread to others. They have no basis, yet girls love them. No matter the strange method, they'll entrust their modest wishes to these charms. Even the smallest things are carefully tended to. Every time one of them spreads, girls will make their wishes. Small things, trivial things, but things that are precious to them. They take these secret feelings of theirs, little things in their hearts, call them wishes, and entrust them to these charms. Then they continue to charm, praying that these wishes of theirs will come true, quietly, without ever telling anyone of their wish, perhaps revealing it only to a close friend. Now, what sort of charm is making the rounds at the school? 2 pieces of candy are required to begin with. Charlie, are you here? Kinda like that. 2 pieces of different varieties. You toss both pieces into your mouth and slowly let them dissolve. If the 2 pieces shrink and disappear without being broken by your teeth, well, that's not hard to accomplish. Your wish will come true. A foolish idea, yet one they believe. Today too, someone will put 2 red candles, candies in their mouth and begin this charm. Roll, roll. Roll out. Roll, roll.
ちょっとこれ作業中には難しいですよね。そうかもね。
So it's basically about them, though, I would assume.
危ない。やっぱりちょっと荷物を持ち上げようとしたらうっかり噛んだでしょ。
But just do it while you don't do anything. It would be way easier.
そうね。気をつけないとね。
She doesn't even have any candy in her mouth, it seems.
ミクさんはどんなお願い事をしてるんですか？そうね。マキちゃんは？先に教えてくれたら私のも教えてあげる。私は早く学園祭の仕事が片付いてミキさんと休憩所でゆっくりできますようにです。
Pretty sure she's gonna fuck it up.
あとミキさんの受験うまくいくといいなって。2つもあるのお願い事。
Well, it's 2 pieces of candy.
大丈夫です。4種類4つ舐めてますから。
Oh, okay, 2 for 1, I guess. Alright.
結構欲張りなのね、マキちゃんって。ミキさんのお願い事は何ですか？そうね。マキちゃんの期末のテストうまくいきますように。
What do you mean, maybe? Put some thought into that. Some determination.
ちょっと中間良くなかったんでしょ？結構頑張ったんですよ。あれでも。もうちょっと頑張れたかなって思いますけど。
Also, I guess I just rang to me. I guess the reason why we actually hear her having candy in her mouth is because she has 4 and Miki just has 2.
10月になったら勉強見てあげましょうか。本当ですか？ぜひお願いします。
Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors, roll, roll, rollin'. Well, it's not exactly. Oh, okay.
私の願い事は一つ。3人の 友情がいつまでも変わらずに続くことだよ。
So I guess she has 6?
ねえねえ、ヘレンはサザン何お願いしたの？
小遣いアップ。
Alright.
ちょっとそれはないんじゃない？サザンもちゃんと友情を願ってよね。
別にいいだろそんなの。
よくないってば。ほら、飴玉あげるから今から願い事変えて。
やだよ、めんどくさい。
ダメ、3人で一緒ならきっと願いも強くなるよ。
Not sure if that's how it works.
何？
愛してるぞ。引っかかった。
もうひどいよサザン。
もううるさいな。
ねえは何の願い事した？飴玉舐めてたでしょ？
Obviously not.
はあ、そんなのもうとっくになくなっちゃったよ。でもやっぱりこんなの迷信だね。ちっとも叶えやしない。
So I'm saying, then I got it.
読めた。
そういうことないと思うけどな。配線のおまじないなんだろ？すっごい効果あるって評判なんだから。
Yeah, sure.
ほんとかねそれ。ちっともなんだけど。
何の願い事したの？
安眠祈願。
Yeah, apparently it doesn't work then. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors, roll, rollin'! That's how we get everyone, it seems. Roll.
組み合わせ失敗したかな。しょっぱい飴と甘い飴ってあんまり合わない。
You're kidding? Sweet and sour sauce is amazing.
あら、何してるの？
ちょっと流行ってるおまじないがあってさ。
But it doesn't the
やってみてるの。
doesn't the nursery the rhyme go 2 sweet flavors? Maybe that's why maybe I shouldn't cross the streams or cross the beams in that sense.
あら、どんなの？
2種類の飴を舐めて噛んだりしないで最後まで舐め切ったら願いが叶うんだって。
へえ、そうなの。私が学生の時にもそういうおまじないっていろいろ流行ったな。なんだか懐かしい。
So if you're a teacher, wouldn't you know about that right away?
およちゃんおばちゃん臭い。
失礼ね。それでキリはどんなことをお願いしたの？言ったら無効になっちゃうかしら。
そんなことないみたいだけど、私はね、つくよちゃんが他の人の前でもキリって呼んでくれますようにってお願いした。
そんなことできるわけないでしょ。
さあ、成功したら叶うかな。
叶いません。
つくよちゃんもやってみない？
Well, eventually,
あ
when they're not
あ
on
げる
school
から。
grounds, I guess, or not in the same school again. Not in the same school, basically.
いいわよ。いただきます。おいしい。
ねえ、つくよちゃんは何をお願いするの？
やっぱりみんなが元気がいますようにかな。
Lame.
なんか嘘くさい。
ウホなんかがありませんよ。
ねえ、本当は別にお願い事あるでしょ？
残業が世界な。
そうだよね。
学園祭前で毎日深夜に帰ったのよ。たまには9時くらいには帰りたい。
それでも十分遅いよね。
Ah, true that. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. 2 sweet flavors, roll, rollin'. Let me ride. Okay, who's left? That could be Yokam and Aki. Who else is missing? Well, Yuna and Hina. Oh, and the two Matsuri and forgot her name. Fuck. But I think that could be a Koba. Got it.
また噛み砕いちまったなんだあのおまじないかおおそうだけどさなんかどうしても失敗しちまうんだよなどうもずっと飴舐めてるの苦手でさちっちゃくなってくるとついロックンロールって感じでバリッとやっちまう
Is that how you do it? Really?
よからしいなああ畜生もう一回そんなに必死になって何を願っているんだ何ってそりゃ学園杯のステージがバッチリ成功しますようにってそれしかねえだろ
Well, in that sense, that definitely worked out.
それを今から神頼みしてどうするまだ日にちはあるだろおまじないをする時間があったら少しでも練習した方が成功する可能性は高くなるんじゃないのか
Yeah, because they would actually do something.
おまあ学校では練習もできないだろうからそういうことに時間を使うのも悪くはないと思うな
True that.
そっちの方向で秋はなんか願い事ないのか雨やるぜそうだなそれじゃあちょっとやってみようかお何をお願いするんだ
Was about to say.
陽花が遅刻しませんようにだ
I guess that worked.
あれこれについては何度も指導してるし今できる限りのことはしてるつもりだからな
So get some backup, I guess.
人事は尽くしただからあとは神頼みしても文句は言われないだろいえそのだなもっと努力しますああ9月に入ってからは遅刻してないからなこの調子で頼むぞはい
Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. Two sweet flavors. Roll, roll, rolling. So I would say that it's gonna be next. Gonna be Matsuri. Roll, roll. Tocha got that shit down, but it's not that there are many left. I think that's the last two. Well, Sachi and Megumi maybe, but I don't know how they would participate.
本当に祭りって絶対ミユが悪い
Oh, it was during that time frame, yeah.
悪いのは祭りの方私は悪くないわ
だってもうずっとエッチしてないんだよちょっとくらい触らせてくれたっていいじゃん
二人で決めたルールなのに学校であんなことするなんて誰かに見つかったらどうするっていうのよ
ああ
Saying it's just a prank, bro.
本当に
ヒナの方が良かったミユより可愛くて素直だしさ
少しは真面目なヒナを見習えばいいのよヒナが彼女だったらよかった
絶対学園祭ではミユよりヒナを楽しませてやるんだから
Ah, so that's kind of how it started, I
祭
guess.
りには絶対負けられないわ学園祭
I know they
ヒ
already
ナを
made that
楽
up.
しませ
Okay.
るにはどうしたらいいかしら
はあ早く
本当に
ミユが謝ってくれればいいのに
祭りが謝ってくれればいいのに
Yeah, that didn't work. Candies roll, rolling in your mouth. Two sweet flavors. Roll, roll, rolling. Roll, roll. Who's left? Well, yeah, Yuna's. The only left is Yuna and Hina, oh, I guess. Yeah, right?
そのおまじないってさ
Well, yeah. And Ano, obviously, yeah.
手軽に何度でも試せるのもいいんだけどさお金的にもそんなにかかんないしさ
Well, it depends on how much you fuck up.
ほんのちょっとカロリーが気になっちゃうよね飴玉だっていっぺんに2つも舐めたらちょっとしたおやつ程度になっちゃうしさそうひなちゃん気にならない
Considering how much she eats, probably not.
なんない。羨ましい。そりゃ陸上部で体動かしてるもんね。体もこんなに細くて引き締まってるし。お兄ちゃん、おいしい。あれや、それはな。で、きなちゃんは何をお願いしてるのかな？
The best sounding one so far, I would say it's a toss-up between Miki and Sono Sensei.
あ、お肉はいい。今日はチキングリル食べたい。
Well, you can just tell Yuna. Don't need to wish for a miracle.
それってさ、ユナに直接
Yeah.
頼んだ方がよくない？
Yeah, and that's why Ano and Nena fit, because they are basically they have the same brain wavelength that I have.
ないよ。もうお願いしてある。
Why do you wish for it then?
なんだそりゃ。今更おまじないをする必要なさそう。
I can just skip Ano's dialogue because it's basically the same thing that I say.
あなたは何をお願いしてるの？
It's gaming related.
私はね、
Well, kinda.
昨日出した継承が当たりますように。
Not really though.
これぞまさしく神頼み。なのけど？あ、ごめん、それはちょっと言えない。ひなちゃんにはちょっと早いかも。
Edo game? Probably. Candies roll. Rolling in your mouth, two sweet flavors, rollin'. So only Yuna left? I would assume? Yeah, okay. So that's how they're doing it, alright. Roll.
はい。一度に持つも飴玉。
Why? Oh, 2 for her, for 6, yeah, okay. 2 for each wish, yeah.
うわ、ユナの口の中すっごい甘い。
Now someone is coming. Why do you fucking have 6 candies in your mouth?
あら、これ
Greedy.
弓があるのね。何味かしら？
食べはやておいて。そんなこと言うんだから。ごめんなさいね。みんなやってるみたいだから、つい試してみたくなって。
やっぱりおまじないって女の子の必修科目ですよね。
めぐみが習う方のおまじないでしょ？
あのね、私だってちゃんとしたおまじないとかやったりしたわよ。
I covered wars, you know.
私の時にもそれなりにいろいろあったわね。やっぱりいつになっても女の子は大好きなのね。まあこういうのしょっちゅう流行りますよね。しかも毎回なんだかいろいろ違うのが。
ユナ、ちゃんと飴舐めなさいよ。噛んだりしちゃダメなんだからね。
Oh, with 6, it's actually gonna be a challenge.
分かってるわよ。でもこの中いっぱいだとつい噛み砕きたくなっちゃうんだけど。
真面目にやりなさい。
はいはい。3人分ですものね。それでユナさんは何をお願いしたの？
I mean, you can make it easier on yourself, and then you just take maybe 4 for these 2, and then 2 when you're alone for yourself, kinda.
あ、まあ特に個人的にはお願いしたことなかったから。
Still did it regardless. Just for the memes.
いつまでも仲良くいられます。
Ah, alright.
何言ってるのよ。そんなのお願い事にしなくても当然のことでしょ。もっと他のこと頼みなさいよ。
いいじゃない、こんなの適当ね。真面目な願い事ならちゃんとお寺か神社に行くわ。
何よ適当って失礼ね。
Or something serious.
ありがとうね、ユナさん。サチさんとめぐみは何をお願いしたの？
Basically the same. I would assume.
私はユナさんが幸せになりますようによ。
Yeah, never mind.
私はユナが思いっきり長生きできますようにって。
Liars! At least one of them. Well, it counts. I would know they have to. Well, they have to dissolve, but I mean.
あら、噛んで割ったんじゃなくて、飲み込んだ場合ってどうなるのかしら。
They become reality right away. Candies roll. Rolling in your mouth, two sweet flavors, roll, roll. Rollin'. Roll, rolling girls' wishes riding on them. Everyone's wishes all dissolve inside their mouths, wrapped up in candy. Good girls, good luck girls. I hope all your wishes come true. That last line was that last line was a little bit like Jigsaw. Less malicious, however. Okay. So we have one more from Sachi-san. I'm really curious about November though. There is something. There's something coming. Yeah, okay, that was Aihara Senpai. So yeah, we have Hina, Aihara Senpai, and Sachi-san. Of course, we're gonna finish up Sachi-san first, however. Obviously. What's the day before, I guess? We look down on the campus after school from the roof. For a long time now, this is how we've spent our days. Before I met Megumi, I did it by myself, and afterwards we did it together. The school has a cycle all its own. All right. It breathes through every building and yard. Even in these uneventful interludes, it hums with a life of its own. We hear the voices of girls in clubs and in committees chatting with their friends, spending time after school. We hear voices from the girls on sports teams practicing outside, from the third year studying in the inner building, from the girls in the culture club rooms and in the Hoshikan building, and the girls heading from the entrance hall to the main gate. It's a particular sense you get after the school year. No matter how many years pass, it's something that never changes. It's the same scenery as always, the school we have watched over, the two of us together.
今日はユナ、もう屋上に来ないんですよね。
ええ、そうね。
Our dear friend Yuna-san told us she'd be heading home early today. She said she had some shopping to do at the grocery store. Usually she shops on Wednesdays when they have sales, but this week she had to go early, since she didn't think she'd get the opportunity tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
いよいよ明日ですね。
ええ。
Tomorrow is the last day of October. It's also the day before the anniversary of the school's founding. And it may be the last night we spend here. The day Megumi and I will have the first time we've always dreamed about, when that desire of ours is fulfilled. Megumi and I will be able to return home together. To where? That I don't know. We won't be able to stay in this world any longer, I understand that at least. Megumi and I both passed suddenly and became spirits. I still don't have a strong concept of death, but perhaps that's why. Because I exist as a spirit, I'm able to sense when I'll need to return, I'm almost certain of it. And we'll finally be here tomorrow, the night when Megumi and I will borrow Yuna-san and Hina-chan's bodies and become one in body and
こう
soul.
してめぐみと二人で学園の様子を見ていられるのもあと少しなのね。
そうですね。
I wonder if Megumi feels the same way, Sorry. I'm not frightened, I don't think I'm sad either, because I'll finally be able to achieve my heart's desire and leave this world, not in death, but on a journey. Yet.
ずっと見てきたこの学園にお別れするのはやっぱり寂しいわね。
Well, you did a good job though.
ええ、
もうすぐユナさんもみんなも帰ってしまうのね。
ですね。
Then we'll be all alone for the night. The night promises to be a long one, I think. Thanks to our anticipation for tomorrow and our hesitance too, I'm sure. But I'm sure tomorrow night will be unforgettable for us as well. How strange. We're about to leave, yet I'm thinking it will be unforgettable, though I'm sure it will.
まだみんな学校に残っているのかな。
That's for sure.
ええ、多分まだ誰も正門から出て行ってはいないし。
サチさん、私、
なに？
みんなにちゃんとお別れ言ってきてもいいですか？みんなに会えるかどうかわからないけど。
They'll know. Everyone, I see. All the girls we have helped with Yuna-san. Well, Yuna-san is gonna do it for them. And everyone's at school here. If we don't give them a proper farewell, well, they won't miss us, but it would be a regret, I'm sure.
そうね。行きましょうか。
But how?
一緒に行ける場所ばかりではないけど、手分けすれば きっとみんなに会えるわね。
Yes, since it's the end, let us see you one more time at the end. All of you whose feelings have borne such wonderful love. What? Alright then. Okay. And that's gonna be interesting then. So Nakatani Megami first. And it's gonna be the broadcasting club team.
これ面白そう。
So just a quick rundown of everyone. Probably.
また始まったよ。今度は何さ。
These three are the same as usual. They are all together in the broadcasting room like usual too. Even after Umi-san and Sasa-san started going out together, they still enjoyed club activities together with Nina-san as a trio. As usual, Umi-san says something and Sasa-san vocally complains about it before going along with it anyway. Nina-san sleepy as usual too.
なんかもう最初から聞く気がないって感じ。もっとちゃんと真面目に聞いてよね。
ちゃんと聞いてるよ。私は寝てるけどささが。
え、なんで私だけ？
Umi-san leads the conversation, like always. She's really such a genuine person. She's interested in so many things and she doesn't hide her feelings. Sasa-san seemed a little scary to me at first, but now I think she enjoys being together even more than the other two do really. She was also really cautious about her confession to Umi-san. After all, I'm so glad she worked up the courage. Then there's Nina-san. It's amazing how she doesn't seem fazed at all by their relationship. She's always acting sleepy. She always acts sleepy. But it turns out she was really watching the others closely. It was really cool how she scolded them when Umi-san was getting too concerned about her and was thinking about breaking up with Sasa-san. The three of them all value their friendship a lot. I think that's why Umi-san and Sasa-san's relationship worked out and why their friendship still hasn't changed.
いいじゃん。たまには二人でデートしてきなよ。私は家で寝てるからさ。
そのねな。私海とはこの間デートしてきたから。だから次は3人で一緒に遊びに行こう。
わかったよ。で、海どこに行きたいの？
このページにあるイベントなんだけどね。
There's plenty about those three you wouldn't call normal, but as long as Umi-san pulls the other two and they stick with her, I think they'll be okay. I hope they'll keep getting along forever, and I hope Umi-san and Sasa-san stay together forever too. Okay, so we got a quick rundown of each and every couple.
あのさ、アキ。
Yeah, that's what I want to see more of.
なんだ、ヨウカ。
その今度俺ライブがあるんだけどさ。
そうか。
The rock lover who's always late, Yuka-san, and the disciplinary committee member, Aki-san. I'd kind of thought of them as an unlikely pairing, but they seem to get along much better than I expected.
それでさ、そのチケットがあるんだ。もしよかったらだけどさ。
I loved watching you, Yuka-san. It was a lot of fun, like when you were thinking up your lyrics on the roof, always screaming and rolling around. I secretly asked Yuna to tell me about your first try. The lyrics were pretty awful then, but your performance up on stage turned out really rad. I was really glad when you finished those lyrics of yours. They were so cool and it was the perfect song for Aki-san, wasn't it? Obviously.
俺のライブ聞きに来てくれないか。
ああ、いいよ。いつなんだ？
俺あっさりオッケー。
You worked so hard for every morning, Aki-san, and you fell in love with Yuka-san a little at a time. You were kind of scary, but I really liked the face you made when you were having fun watching Yuka-san. I was touched when you leapt onto the stage at the school festival. You even kissed Yuka-san and everything. Turns out you were more passionate than you look.
一度ヨウカのライブに行きたいって言っただろ。やっと誘ってくれて嬉しいよ。
We'll just go backstage.
学園祭までをお楽しみってことにしてたんだっけ。
ああ、ヨウカと一緒にバンドをやってる人たちにも興味があるし。
あいつらバカばっかだぜ。
でも ヨウカと一緒にやってるんだろ
You really stopped hiding your love for Yuka-san after the school festival, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Makes sense, yeah. You can be kind of shockingly bold sometimes, but you know, Yuka-san, I kind of get the feeling that Aki-san is actually pretty jealous and selfish, a little like me.
女性ばかりなんだろヨウカがどんな風に扱われてるかとかとても興味深い
Sounds a little bit like a mother, too.
あー、結構バカにされてばっかなんだけどな。
Make a fun of me? You better not get caught up in the moment and cheat on her ever. I could see that ending very poorly for you, and of course she won't. I probably don't have to worry about that with Yuka-san, though. I hope the rocker and the scary but passionate Aki-san will be together forever. Yeah, it's a given. I mean, we've seen that in the manga that I showed you. The Kindred Spirits on the Roof, where it basically shows what happened after the events of the game. And now we get the couples that Sachi-san is checking on. So those, I guess, those were kind of the targets from Megumi, and now Sachi-san checking out on her targets, and yeah.
ミキさん、受験勉強いいんですか？本当に手伝ってくれなくても大丈夫なんですよ。ちゃんと勉強はしてるから大丈夫よ。今日はちょっとだけお手伝いさせて。私は嬉しいんですけど。
Maki-chan and Miki-chan are assisting someone again today. But now it's Maki-chan taking on everyone's work and Miki-chan helping her.
ミキさんって大学はどこの学部を受けるんですか？一応志望は家政学科なの。そうなんですか。できれば福祉の仕事とかしてみたくて。でも他にもいろんな勉強をしてみたいから。
Miki-chan's really started looking bright, like she's enjoying every day. Not long ago it seemed like she was working hard, but always under a crushing way. The air around her has changed. That's all thanks to Maki-chan, too. Maki-chan's cheerfulness and frank attitude have really helped her. It's good to see her discussing things she wants to do so happily.
セイナは将来のこととか考えてるの？まだ1年生だからちょっと早いかしら。今は特にこれってのはないんですけど、家の手伝いするなら簿記とか事務関係の資格取りたいなって。大学はあんまり考えてなくって短大でもいいかなとかそのくらいで。
Way too early for that, though.
あら、お家の仕事なら建築関係とかの勉強したいとかはないの？
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
そっちも面白そうなんですけどね。家族は何でも好きなことやっていいって言ってくれてるんですけど。
Pretty good. Maki-chan pulled Miki-chan behind her with incredible strength. Her incident before the school festival was amazingly intense, very cool and a little scary. But it was thanks to that side of her that Miki-chan was finally able to say what she really wanted to say without obsessing about what other people would think, which you shouldn't care about in the first place, usually.
まだセイナは1年生だもの。これからゆっくりと見つけていけばいいと思うわ。
That's what I'm saying. Please take Miki-chan's hand and pull her with you, Maki-chan. And I hope you'll keep a tight grip back, Miki-chan. I think the two of you will move forward together at the perfect speed. It seems like you're about to stop. Maki-chan can pull forward. It seems like you're about to stop. Maki-chan can pull forward. And if you're going too fast, Miki-chan can pull back. Please walk forward together and never let go. Nah, they won't.
これがいいかな。こっちがいいかな。悩むんだったら両方とも借りていけば？
She's holding a little bit back, Kitty.
そうかな。あんまり最初にたくさん渡すとちょっと腰が引けちゃわない？
Ah, okay, about the new member of the math club.
大丈夫よ。少しずつ読んでもらえばいいんだし。
Tsuruka-sensei and Kiri-chan, they appear to be looking for some books after school today.
せっかくの新入部員なんだし、最初からあんまり押し付けちゃかわいそうかなって思っちゃうとさ。心配いらないわよ。楽しそうだからって入ってくれたんだし、どっちも面白そうな本だと思うわよ。
I felt a bit sorry for Kiri-chan after her first confession, when Tsuruka-sensei told her it was just a misunderstanding. I thought Tsuruka-sensei was being rather awful saying something like that, but now it just seems like she was being cautious in her own way. Yeah, because she is a teacher, obviously. And because Kiri-chan didn't give up, she succeeded in making Tsuyuka-sensei finally realize feelings she hadn't even noticed she had.
ねえつくよちゃん、私本当に先輩やっていけるのかな。
大丈夫よ。キリはちゃんと新しい部員の面倒見れてると思うわ。
They are a teacher and a student, an advisor and a club president. They can't do anything about the differences in age or position between them, but I think these two will overcome those obstacles. I can be honest with my respect for Tsuyuka-sensei's hardworking, mature attitude, and all the tenacity she has stuffed into her small frame. Yeah, quite a lot actually. But, Sensei, you don't have the most robust constitution, that's for sure, so try not to push yourself too hard. I hope you can give her all the support she needs, Kiri-chan, that's for sure. I know you watch her closely, unconcerned with the difference in your ages. I was pretty surprised to find that you're so nurturing. I hope you'll always support Tsuyuka-sensei as she works her hardest. Yeah, rest assured that it's definitely gonna... Yeah, I mean, it's a given at this point. We already know that. And they are alright. They are alright. Don't have to worry about them.
ええ、祭りは免除だったんでしょ。
The two on the track team who had us fretting about them right until the last moment, and the two who've thought the most about their future together.
でも参加しようと思って。
あらなんで？
合同セレクションでしょ。いい記録出せばもうちょっと推薦もらえるとこ増やせるかと思って。
狙いはこの大学でしょ。
あ、バレた。
私が行きたいって言った学部があるとこだもの。
The two who've promised to be together forever, you two sometimes saw your path to that future differently, but I'm glad you were able to understand each other in the end. You were thinking about and working toward being together forever, even after you graduate.
嬉しいんだけど、もう少しうまくごまかしてよね。
やっぱりお見通しか。
でもちょっと惚れ直したわよ。私もこの大学気になってたから。本当？みゆ、愛してる。声が大きい。
I was about to say. You fought, but I think you only strengthened your bonds because of that. Yeah, I think so. I think you only really became able to understand each other after your fight. Multiple ones. It was wonderful to see you two promising to be together forever. I'm sure you'll graduate and then start a new life together. I pray that it will continue forever on. Not a new life, but they basically, you know, go on with the one that they have. Only a little bit more intimate, I guess.
みんなに会えて。
More outgoing.
そうね。会えなかった子たちにもめぐみが代わりに挨拶してくれたのだし。
ちゃんと。サチさんも私の分伝えてくれたんですよね。
You saw a change, however, in how they, basically how they said goodbye. It was like different for Megumi and for Sachi-san, definitely the way they worded it, which is really nice.
もちろんよ。
After making our way around the school, we'd returned to the roof. Megumi and I looked down over the campus for one of the last times. The main gate was crowded with girls heading home now. Some of the girls we just said goodbye to, yes, were among them. I made one last wish from the roof. I hope you'll all be well after this. I hope you all get along together too. But yeah, there's one missing, Yuna and Hina. And now among the girls heading to the gate. Yep, called it.
ひなちゃんと一緒ね。
We saw a back we recognized. The girl we've been most indebted to for this last half year. The girl we've become so close to. The girl we'll see for the last time tomorrow.
まだ学校に残ってたのね、ユナ。
きっとひなちゃんを待ってたのね。
Why is Yuna finished before Hina though? That's a little bit weird. Even Yuna-chan found a most adorable sweetheart for herself in the end. She found her answer to Hina-chan's feelings. She worried and hesitated, but she figured it out.
私たち一番お世話になったのはゆなさんね。明日ちゃんとお礼を言わなくちゃダメかしら。
Yeah, you did a great job at that.
でもひなちゃんと恋人になれたのはきっと私たちがうちうち悩んでるユナの背中を押してあげたからですよ。それでおあいこだと思うな。
そうかしら。
Well,
そうですよ。
Megumi must be too bashful to thank Yuna-san directly. I might feel the same way, perhaps a bit bashful, or that she'll say we are being too cold if we thank her formally. But I want to believe that Yuna-san understands how thankful we are to her, since she's so sensitive to other people's feelings.
もう明日なんですね。
そうね。
Tomorrow, Megumi and I will finally become one. It's all thanks to Yuna-san that we fulfilled so many of the desires we felt while spending our days watching over the school from this roof. If it hadn't been for you, I'm sure we would still be merely watching from our perch. We wouldn't have been able to feel like this, not the anticipation in our hearts and not the hint, of loneliness.
ユナ、こっち向いた。
そうね。挨拶してくれたのかしら。また明日って。
Really, no amount of thanks would be enough to this school, to everyone we were able to meet, and to Yuna-san. The time when Megumi and I will have to leave is fast approaching. With how much we've learned from everyone, I'm sure it will go well. Still, that uneasy feeling remains. Yet I'm sure it'll go well. Megumi and I will become one like we should, and...
夕日が綺麗ね。日が落ちるのも早くなったのね。
Soon it will be night, and when the night is over, morning will come, the morning of our final day. Will we manage to sleep tonight? We'll be fine if we don't, of course. I'm sure Megumi and I could find any number of things to talk about. That's how we'll meet the last day of our long, long time as spirits. Please take care of us until then. Until the end, Yuna-san. As her figure grew smaller in the shadows across Camellia Lane, I called out to her quietly in my heart, telling her, see you tomorrow. Great. So yeah, last farewell to basically any couple that was in the game. Maybe I should have done that last, now that I think about it, but... Yeah, well, with the title called Farewell, I could have kind of, pieced one and one together, I guess. But I think that was it for Sachi, it seems. Exactly.